Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 4480. And if you find these videos helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. So, 24 moves, 48 jelly, 1 ingredient, licorice with more set to come down, magic mixers, also known as evil spawners, a lot of cutouts which make these areas that are hard to reach, and it's listed as a super hard level. I expect I might be here a while, but what I want to do as I'm here is I want to explore the best ways to approach things. I do have a stripe dispenser every so often here, but it's going to be hard to reach those. I'm not going to, I am going to go for them because I'm going to try to clear out this licorice, but I'm not going to expect them to help me much. I have to create my own things, and that's going to be tough because these are going to be spewing something out at me every 3 turns, and I can't reach them directly. I've got this candy cane fence here. So I have to look for opportunities, not for stripes going this way, but for stripes going that way, or even better, wrapped candies coming along the edge. Let's see what this is about to give us. More licorice. And I was going to make a stripe that got taken away, but thankfully I can make this stripe. Now, unfortunately, licorice blocks, but this will help. I can hit that. Now I need to get rid of some licorice. Oh, this isn't set up well. I really don't have any good moves. As a matter of fact, I really don't have very many moves at all. Let's just take what I've got available. And let's take out a licorice. When I take out licorice, no new licorice can form from here. That doesn't mean it can't show up from here. This is based on every 3 turns. I could make another stripe, but those stripes aren't really valuable at this point in time. I need to try to bring this lower if I can. Let's take out that licorice. There we go. That's lower. Now I can hit this twice. So it'll remove 2 rivets. If I hit it a total of 5 times, it'll explode, and it will explode with force. I can make a wrapped candy here. Well, it didn't help as much as I would have liked, but it did make a stripe go along this way. And I've got a stripe sending over here, but I've got licorice in the way. Let's do this first. Let's do this. We took out a licorice, but then it got consumed. I've got a striped wrapped combo. The striped wrapped combo is going to hit this. It's going to take out some licorice, and it's going to change what happens over here. And yeah, I'll go ahead and send that stripe out too, because I had cleared the path with the striped wrapped, so we were able to hit that. My goodness, this is tough. As soon as I make some progress, everything gets consumed. You would think because I only have 4 colors on the board, I'd be able to make more matches and specials than I've been able to do. Nope. Oh, but look, we're finally going to get rid of one of these. Boom. Oh, and now we've got a wrapped. We're going to be able to get rid of this. So now I'm finally making some progress here. This area, though, still very congested. Yikes. So that's it. That's me failing here with still over a dozen of these left to collect, and that ingredient not all the way to the bottom. So what I'm going to have to do on this is really pay attention to each and every move. Take out those magic mixers as quickly as I can. And I think that hitting the top one first as best as I can, and then working downward, is going to help for 2 very important reasons. One is that while this is all filled, it kind of makes a cushion, and so it makes it harder for me to reach these. But then conversely, let's say I clear this cushion out and I'm able to get down here. Well, then it's harder to make stripes that stay floating towards the top to take out the top ones. So I want to take them out because they're going to be easier to remove, but then also because if I leave them to the end, they'll be harder to remove. I'll miss this cushion that keeps things floating up here. So that's going to be my plan. I'm going to pause the recording, come back with a new board. I'll have the microphone turned off until I have something important to share. Okay, this is still going to be tough. We do have, we do have 9 moves left, but we've still got 3 strikes against this, with more licorice set to come down. So I need to use this big area here to try to construct something really grand. I mean, if I could make a wrapped candy around here, that would be good. I don't have a lot of purple on the board, so what I'm going to do is take out purple and try to concentrate things down. There we go. We can make a wrapped, but I would need to move it over and down. We can make a stripe, but I would need to move it down. I'm going to go for the stripe, and then look at this. So we got that done. We got one. Now we do this. We bring this down. It's not perfect, but I can take out a licorice. I know I could do this, couldn't I? But this is going to fill in terribly with more licorice. I actually think I do need to stick with this up here. Okay. Crazy Town. If I do this, I make a wrapped, but I disturb everything. I want to keep this because this is aimed beautifully, right? So I do this, and then I need to strike this once to take out the rivet and once to remove this. That will drop this down. That wrapped candy right there is what does it. Wrapped along the candy cane border is the very best way to try to approach things. And it did take a little bit of time. It took between 10 and 15 tries. Not too bad in my opinion for such a hard level, because I started with a strategy and worked towards that. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.